RuneScape is a game where there are many sources of items. From bossing, to skilling, to minigames, but nothing is more exciting than opening a treasure chest. From endgame chests everybody dreams of, to forgotten chests that nobody knows, chests exist all throughout RuneScape. In this series, I aim to answer one simple question. Can you complete every raid in RuneScape with your only source of items being from chests? We are slowly approaching the end game and we need to complete the Theatre of Blood to unlock the Perilous Moons and get ourselves some of our best in slot armor. Now that might sound weird, but the Theatre of Blood chest is the only way we can obtain Molten Glass and unlock Hunter, which is a requirement for the Perilous Moons quest. So let's spend the next couple of weeks preparing for the first raid of our journey. This is our current best in slot gear, and as you can see, it's probably not quite good enough to complete a raid as difficult as the Theatre of Blood. Luckily for us though, entry mode Theatre does also drop Molten Glass, and while I do want to complete the raid normally in this series, entry mode will be a very good stepping stone to judge how far we've come. And honestly, entry mode's still not easy. It's at least on par with the hardest quest bosses in the game, and with our current stats, gear, and food, it's going to be very, very challenging. So let's start out with a little bit of barrows and see if we can hit anything to help us out. Don't you love the part of barrows that takes half of the entire trip? Shares number 57 of the account? Bolt racks. These are actually kind of useless now unless we get the Carol's crossbow very, very soon. Because with Perilous Moons existing, I no longer need to grind out all the barrow sets like originally planned. The Eclipse armor just outclasses Carol entirely. But also the darts there drop in higher quantities and actually fall to the floor. Oh, we got some legs. This is one of the best legs we can get as a standalone piece. Literally, this is what we needed for raids. This is what we needed for Perilous Moons and Theatre of Blood. Boom. Look at this. We now have full barrows. Obviously not all the same set. If we equip these rune plate legs and hover over the right plate skill, we get a prayer bonus. And look at the defense. Boom. I am so happy. I can't believe the 4 pieces we got was a weapon, a helmet, a body, and legs. That is insane. On the bright side though, since we upgraded to this Verax plate skirt and we've also got the other tank armor on, we can just kind of sit there and do this to every melee brother. Even Darok for the most part. As long as we're like ready to eat and run around the corner, we can just kind of sit and face tank Darok as well. It's awesome. And this is going to be our last barrows chest for a while because we've not got much food left. Can we hit an item? Boom. Damn it. So let's go and work on our next big goal, 70 range. Ammo has always been a pain in the arse on this account, meaning range is our lowest stat by far, sat at 57. So I have to head back to Dorgish Khan and get some more bone bolts, as it seems like that's our best ranged ammo for not only the theatre, but our ranged training as well. I do miss this place, like this city is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to keep all the bone equipment for Alks, but I'm going to drop everything else now as it's kind of useless. Hey, more bolts, happy days. Since Jagex updated clues to last an hour on the floor, I'm going to juggle all the doable clues as well. Easy clues could actually be really useful for the Theatre of Blood because they drop an item called a ham joint. And since this is a 3-tick attack weapon, it's useful at the theatre even by the best players. The third room, the Nilicus room, requires fast-hitting weapons to target low HP monsters. So the ham joint is actually even better than an Abyssal Whip there. And it comes from a freaking easy clue. That's 8 clues in 26 minutes, fellas. If you ever need easy clues, come join their chest overlords. 1 inventory, 2 hours, 500 bone bolts, and a floor covered in clues. We've got enough for every tile, but I stacked the ones that we can't do to keep them out of the way. Let's go and see if we can get ourselves some caskets. I have looted thousands of these now without being caught. Zanik really needs to update her security and get some protection for her chests. Do you want to be stolen from? No? Well then don't be like Zanik. You need to get yourself some proper protection. And that's where today's video sponsor NordVPN comes in. As a RuneScape player, you're no stranger to scams. There are tons of malicious people online trying to steal your account information, and NordVPN could help you. NordVPN has threat protection software that can automatically block malicious links to help you browse the internet safer and avoid phishing links, as well as instantly checking any file for malware, preventing the download altogether. Alternatively, if you want to pretend to leave your house instead of actually leaving it vulnerable like Xanic, you can connect to thousands of servers around the world and trick the internet hive mind itself into thinking you're from a different location. This is useful not only to access content on websites that aren't available in your country, but also finding better deals on things like subscriptions from other countries as well. NordVPN offers some fantastic features and many more than what I had the time to mention here. So if you'd like to try it out completely risk-free, click my link in the description at nordvpn.com/Tellacon, get the 2-year plan and enjoy 4 months free, as well as having a no questions asked 30-day money-back guarantee. Oh wait, Xanic died and came back to life? Does NordVPN have a revival feature too? 1 casket, and I'm realizing juggling here is kind of annoying. The Dogishcorn spheres randomly teleport you in the city, and sometimes we end up all the way down here. Shall I just keep teleporting until it puts me close to it? That's probably... Nah, I can't waste them. Oh my god, wait, it's teleporting me straight to the building. And that's all the clues down. Getting 10 caskets is huge. The completion rate's way better than when we were doing medium clues. Remember, we're only really looking for the ham joint, and at an average of 3 items per clue, and the ham joint having a 1 in 1,404 drop rate, we're looking at around 468 clues on average. It's lucky this is not a required item and just a useful one. Anyways, let's open these bad boys up. 10 caskets, can we get a ham joint or a cape? Only we can find out right now. Boom. Hey, collection log though. I mean, ancient robe top. Boom. Well, there's a... Oh, that's studded. I was going to say there's a leather chaps for the clue. God page can be okay. Useless. 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 Money. Ooh, golden chef stat's kind of cool. Golden chef stat's kind of dope, right? Blue elegant blouse, 2 collection log slots, I think. Look at the value on this one. Yeah, the ancient god page isn't that useful, to be honest, because I can only do the ones from the quest, which is like Sarah, Guthix, and Zami, I think. So this is actually useless. Fuck. We can't get a chef's hat, but we got this golden chef's hat from an easy clue earlier. The real question is, can you enter the cooking guild with it? If we try to enter without it equipped, can't come in here unless you're wearing a chef's hat or something like that. So if we stick this on, boom, kick the door open and we are in. Unfortunately, there's no chests in here, but it is a cool thing that we can do. Although there's nothing useful there, it does unlock a hard clue step of talking to the head chef. This is kind of cool because it's our only way to unlock that. Finally got another Leo! This completion should complete the collection log for zombie pieces. And as we have both emotes now, that means that the next 2 Leo are super duper important, as they should both be lamps to unlock fishing. There we go, the final 2 pieces. Happy days. And a quick barrows chest to finish off the day. Oh, we still need a load more bone bolts. Let's go and see if we can snag that ham joint. Oh, what an insane first loot. Yoink. Plus 10% of our entire stack. And with that inventory banked, we now have 1,173 bone bolts. Might seem like a lot, and we only got around 2,700 the last time we did this. But that 2,700 only got us up to 57 range from around 40. So we're probably going to need like 10,000 bone bolts to get from 57 to 70. Okay, that's another inventory. I should probably go and do these clues before they despawn. I think I've got like 20 on the floor. Jesus, this is going to take a while. Is this really worth it for a slice of ham? We've finally got an emote clue we can actually do that's not like the nothing at all at fishing trawler. So we're going to make some steel bars with the stuff we've got. And then we can actually create these, and it's going to be like one of the first emote clues we can actually do. That is wild. There's the smithing done. And we've got a steel pickaxe in the bank. Look at this. Oh my god. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fuck. No, that was my first lamp. That Leo would have been my first lamp. Oh, I am a dumbass. I am not using the keyboard ever again. I've just misclicked 2. I don't think you understand how sad I am. Literally, after that, I would have just needed 1 more Leo till fishing was unlocked. And there is casket number 16, the final one. Let's go and see what we can cook up. Honestly, this is going to be difficult. We want a ham joint or a cape of skulls. They are the only 2 things we really need. Let's go. Uniques. Unfortunate. Let's do some more. Casket number 1. But we've still got all of these to do. I think it's more than last time. And there is the final casket. Oh, we can do the master. Well, not yet, but we're doing Perilous Moon soon, so I'm going to hang on to this. We got a load of uniques, no ham joint, but we did get some pages for some horror from the deep books that we can get. So all in all, it's not been that bad. Now, because we've been doing about 20 clues at a time, 20 clues gets us about 800 burn bolts, which is why we've done about 60 and we're at 2600. The problem with that is that 20 clues takes us a few hours to complete due to our teleportation limitations and our agility level. So we barely have any run energy at all. Because we desperately need these bolts for range, this is not really viable for a little bit, and I just want these bolts without spending hours and hours on clues. Yes, the ham joint would be pretty cool, but I don't think I need it right now. Range levels are much more important, so let's see how we get on with this. What the hell? That's a new drop. I have never had coins from these chests apart from the ones that are meant to drop them. These Xanic ones aren't meant to drop coins, which means that if you have an easy clue in your inventory, you actually start getting coins, which means keeping the easy clue does not actually net me any more bolts. So I may as well create a stack of them in case I want to do them again in the future. That's a really cool thing, actually. What the hell? Did not expect that in the slightest. Oh, and the proof is in the pudding. Well, chat box. Literally, it says I would have received an easy clue, which means that is the drop that replaces it. That is so weird. Okay, so my membership just ran out and I am back at Lumbridge Bank. So I think it's time to do something else just to see how many burn bolts we're actually gonna need. If we take a look in the bank, we have a lot of bars that we're not gonna use and a lot of ore. I'm gonna use all this ore to make as many knives as possible, and I'll see what level we can get to at sand crabs just from using those knives. And then the burn bolts are gonna be much better to use because we'll have a higher range level and we'll know exactly how many we need. I also have 11 ruby rings and a ring of forging, which means that we'll have enough charges to do this entire stack of iron. I'm gonna save the coal for now because it just makes things a little bit easier, and at sand crabs I don't think we really need the steel knife upgrade. So let's go and make about 6,000 knives. First things first, get these bad boys enchanted. And there's 50 smithing. And that is the last of the ring of forgings that we're using. We have used most of the iron now. Let's go take a little look in the bank. Okay, 1,173 iron bars. Now we've got to turn all these into knives to train that juicy range level. Ooh, I've just realized something cool. We've hit 1,025 total from level 52 smithing. That is insane on a chest locked account. I really wonder where our total's going to end up for raids. And here we are in our favorite spot, the sand crabs. We're just gonna have to try and find a world. I believe this is our best range gear. Green de-eyed chaps, frog leather body, and all the other good stuff. The reason that we're at sand crabs and not somewhere better like Wilderness Slayer is because iron knives are honestly really bad. The fact of the matter is we need to attack things with as little defense as possible to get the most XP per dart. As you can see, sand crabs are perfect for that. Without an Aviz though, we are going to have to pick up every single knife, and let's see how far 6,100 get us. I'd best make sure I remember to pick up my knives because I've got a tendency of leaving them on the floor, so let's make them nice and colourful. And there's 58 range, the first of hopefully many levels. Okay, I'm going to be honest, this is freaking packed and people keep stealing my world, so let's go and try the fossil crabs, the ammonite ones. Well, we've found a world, hopefully no one steals it. These are actually way better than sand crabs for what we're doing because they have 100 health and the exact same defense stats as sand crabs. So this should be a lot more efficient for me to just sit here, feet up, and just chill. And there's the big 6-0. We've not even used 1,000 knives yet, and we have got 52,000 experience. You know, I've just sat down to do a lovely 10-hour session at Ammonite Crabs, and there's a bloody system update. stupid Wednesdays, man. Oh, and there is the reason that we can kill these. Look at this beautiful chest. This is the third one that we've got. We've got 2 sapphires so far. Yoink. And there's 64 rings coming in. We've been AFK in here all day. We've still got 3,400 knives left, which means we're not even halfway through. We've gained a total of somewhere around 220,000 XP maybe. So we are going to be hitting quite a high level from these. And after 16 hours of throwing knives at crabs, that is 68 range. We're not going to get any more with the remaining knives, so let's call that there for now. But we do have one important thing to do. We have some caskets. Not bad. Now we've got 68 range, there's many more things that we need to do before we do the theater. One of these things is get better food. As you can see, we only have swordfish here, and while we do have 30 shark, we don't have that many prayer pots left, so I'm not sure if we're going to have enough for an entire Theatre of Blood run. So what we're going to do is go to the one chest that solves all of these issues. The grubby chest. This chest is incredible, dropping not only combat boosting potions, which will be the first of the kind on this account, being the super variants, but we also get Sir Adam Brews, super restores, and super high healing food. It is an amazing chest. The grubby chest is located in Forthos Dungeon, and this dungeon has many monsters that drop grubby keys. Every single monster in here does. We've got temple spiders, undead druids, red dragons, and even the boss Sarachnis, which also drops crystal keys, so it could be a very interesting thing to kill. Because we still need a couple of range levels, we're going to use these bone bolts that we got to kill the undead druids, as they're located directly next to an altar, meaning we don't need to use any prayer potions at all. We can just literally sit there and get infinite prayer while we kill them. Let's go see if we can hit any keys by 70 range. The undead druids are just up here, but we're taking a quick detour to stare down our future, the grubby chest. I can't wait to get a few of these keys. Speaking of, the undead druids have a drop rate of 1 in 75, meaning we can only pick up any of their loot every around 75 kills. As you can see here, this altar fully recharges prayer as per usual, so we can just sit next to the altar, fire at a druid, and we have infinite prayer. We've just got to make sure to pick up all of these bolts. A kill seems to take just around a minute, so at a 1 in 75 drop rate, we should be looking at about 1 key an hour. Oh my god, that was quick! Dude, grubby key number 1. That is literally kill number 2. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go and open this right now. I am so interested. I am going to drop this food because it gives a lot of supplies. Are we ready for the first grubby key? Oh, it's not even that bad. These heal literally 16, which is better than swordfish. But I'm probably not going to take this to raids. I do want to reserve it for the brews and restores. But we got a superset. This is insane. This is going to be very helpful at top. The torstalls don't really mean much, but the superset, we're going to end up with quite a few of these. On a side note, this is that guy that I thought was a bot. I still think it's a bot because if you hop through worlds, there's loads of people in that exact gear with the same coif. But I guess it was struggling to get its loot back. I don't know. For example, literally every world, look, this dude's struggling to get the loot back as well. These are all bots, 1,000,000%. They all have the same gear. They're on absolutely every world. It is wild. Watch, I'm hopping onto, look, every single world has got one in the exact same gear. I do not understand, but I don't know why these are botted. How much was that grubby key? 35k. There's absolutely no point to it. What is the point? Honestly, I might have to kill baby red dragons. Like, they've not got that bad of a drop rate for it. These are a 1 in 75, baby reds are a 1 in 80, and they only have 50 hit points, so technically they're a lot more efficient. Red dragons have a 1 in 50 drop rate, which is also quite incredible. But I'm not sure if they are going to be worth it because they do have much higher defense. I guess the best thing about killing babies is that if anything drops, we know it's a grubby key because the only other drop's baby dragon bones. No, I forgot they could drop these stupid pages. I got excited then. I suppose I could safe spot this one. If I bring it over here and then walk here. Yeah. You know what? This is what we'll do. We'll safe spot this one and we've got one up here to kill too. And this kill is the drop rate? Nope. I am committed to getting at least 1 key off these bad boys. Do you remember those bots at Undead Druids that I saw yesterday? Well, they still exist. It's the exact same setup, but this one's stuck praying mage at the altar and it has not moved for the last hour. So it just keeps clicking the altar because its prayer's not run out. That is so fucking hilarious. And still no key. This is getting a little bit silly now. That is 215 with no key. I don't know if I should move on to somewhere else, but theoretically, these are still the most efficient for me, especially considering Undead Druids only have a 5 higher drop rate. I'm sure it'll average out, right? Also, I've just literally logged out for like 2 hours, and this guy is still here. Like, if that doesn't prove bot, I have no idea what does. No sane person is gonna sit there and click a freaking altar for like 5 hours, man. And there's a 69 range, 1 to go till we are base 70 combat stats. The downside is that is an entire range level at Red Dragons with not one grubby key. We are 289 kills deep at a 1 in 80 drop rate apparently, so yay. We'd best get some keys by 70, I swear. Ooh, looking at 14s now. That unironically might make all the difference at top because we might have to rock a bone crossbow. Oh my god, look at it. It's beautiful. That is the first one from Baby Reds. 297 kills it took. Surely the law of averages means that if we kill like 800 of these, we should still get 9 more, right? Even if we don't get any brews or restores from these, as long as we get some good healing food like shark, we should be absolutely fine. We can just go back to rogue chests for a few prayer pots if we need to. Ooh, number 2 came in really quick. Can we average this out? Yo, wait, our friend got his bot working again, look. Maybe that's why we're getting drops. This is the 4th random event of Baby Reds, and it's the 4th mysterious old man. We don't need the mazes anymore. We just need Leo. A 5th. Why is it only men in this stupid dungeon? Oh, and there's grubby key number 3, finally. 594 Baby Reds. We are not lucky here. And there's base 70 combats. We can now wear Carol. Unfortunately, we don't have any. And there's number 5. I think we're going to go and open these up for a little bit now because we are very dry and we're due about 8.5, 9 keys by this point. So I'm going to go and open these. If we get any brews, we can leave because it should be enough for at least 1 top run. Unfortunately, with grubby keys, because they give you so much loot, we can only do 1 at a time or 2 per inventory. That is not what we want to see, but the prayer potions and shark are super, super, super good. Having a 20 heal and prayer pots is going to be really useful, even if we don't hit any brews. Let's go get these in the bank and come back. Key number 2. We're looking for boosting. Hey, that's good, that's good. This is one of the things that we needed. The dragon bones aren't bad, but we really need restores. Fuck. Final 2 keys. Let's hopefully get something else good. Some more pots, some more sharks. Restores. Ooh, we haven't hit the brews, but we did get these. Last one. Fuck. Having the restores means we've probably got enough prayer to take on 1 run, but having no brews means we've not got any emergency food. On the bright side, the full inventory of shark should probably do that. So we're going to go and do some barrows for the next upgrade and just hope we hit an item. We are currently 30 dry. Almost, which is wild, and I'm really looking for a tank body or a KCB just to help us out a little bit. Any melee body and I am done. Boom. Fuck. Fuck. And I would have got an elite, but I've kept one in the bank. Oops. Number 3. Oh! Oh my god. We actually hit the tank body. No way. Oh my god, this is exactly what we needed. We're done. This is our top gear for the melee set. I'm going to go for a back-to-back, and then that is it for barrows for now. Holy crap. Now, this is kind of wild because I was hunting one of these specifically, and this is a 4 out of 24. So not only did we hit the drop, we hit one of the 4 items that we wanted, and it's probably the best one for defense. Look at the stats on this thing. Absolutely insane. Plus 122. Beautiful. Let's go for the back-to-back with their new body. Are we ready? Never lucky on the back-to-back. And so we're looking like a beast, and we've got base 70 combat stats. I thought we were ready to take on Tob right now, but Jagex surprised us with one final update. The Undead Pirates in the Wilderness. These drop a key that can open a chest to access their entire loot table. And on that loot table are 2 items that will be helpful in every single raid we can do. The Dragon Dagger and the Dragon Scimitar. Both of these have quite rare drop rates, but if we can hit one of these before we attempt Tob, it's going to be very, very helpful because our main hand melee weapon is still a Guthan's War Spear. Undead pirates are located at the Chaos Temple. As you can see, this bridge has been added here. And the undead pirates are all around, which means they're in the wilderness. So unfortunately, we can't take much gear. So this is what we're going to rock with, risking the power army as a worst case scenario. We do have to make sure that PK's Skull Prevention is on to make sure that we're not going to get skulled and lose all our hard-worked barrows gear. But this does give us an excuse to use our blighted food finally. We collected this from the Laren's chest and the Muddy chest. And oh my god, we have so much of it. And the heals are insane. These heal 22. So we're going to take full advantage of the blighted food and go and kill some pirates. As you can see, it's really hectic here now. These zombie pirates constantly fight the Chaos Druids, and when we approach, we are going to get tele-blocked. As you can see in the chat, we are now tele-blocked, and we are not going to be able to teleport away at all. So it is very, very dangerous being here, and if a PK shows up, we are pretty screwed. As per usual, we can't pick up any other drop apart from the keys themselves, but these are kind of unique because the chest actually contains their entire drop table, even the unique. So we might be able to get an anti-teleport scroll while we're on this grind. Because of that, it means we can get access to a dragon dagger and a dragon scimitar. And that is really interesting because we can actually complete Lost City and Monkey Madness for the Recipe for Disaster quest to unlock the Barrows gloves. If we get the dragon dagger, we actually can't use it for Theatre of Blood yet because we need 55 construction to unlock woodcutting to actually do the Lost City quest. But if we hit the dragon scimitar, we can go and do Monkey Madness and use that instantly. So that's what we're hoping for because it's a much better weapon than the Guthan's War Spear. As you can see, the zombie pirates only have 35 to 40 health depending on the combat level that you kill. And they've only got a 1 in 24 drop rate for a key, which means they're actually not that bad at all. We should get quite a few keys. The downside is that when PKs show up like this, we literally have no way of escaping because we can't teleport. So with all the PKers, honestly, this is probably going to be a pretty long grind because it is 9 PM in the UK right now, and I'm probably going to see quite a few. Oh yeah, these actually brought out these new adamant seeds. Now I'm going to drop these, but just to show them off, these are the opposite of mithril seeds. So if we use one right now, it walks us to the east, whereas mithril seeds walk you to the left. So it adds a whole new element to PK, and they're actually a really cool addition to the game. And there's a load of PKers, so we are probably dead. Yep, this is what happens. I don't even know if it's worth eating here, but I don't know, man. Do we just take the death? I think we have to. There's no way we can actually teleport. We need to log out. 2 minutes on the teleport. We are absolutely screwed. Oh, I've only been here for a few minutes, man. Protect item on to protect the power amulet at least. Why are they like the same combat level as me? Wait, the 88 can't hit me anymore? Oh my god, are we actually away? No way we escaped that. How? How did we escape that? What the hell? We only got 22 kills before having to leave. I'm gonna try an Australian world, I think. Because at the minute, it's really, really early in the morning for them. So I'm hoping that there's no PKers here. Oh, interesting. These actually drop Laren's keys as well. I've got 2 drops I can pick up on this drop table. I didn't even know that. They are a 1 in 362 drop rate, and we hit one before we hit the pirate locker key thing. What the hell? We're 48 kills in, so we're double drop rate for it as well. What is it with our luck and keys this week? We have been so dry. Well, we're probably best off going and banking this, because honestly, Laren's keys are pretty rare and pretty freaking good. For people that don't know, if you are tele-blocked, like for example, I can't teleport right now, you can log out, log in, and then boom, tele-block is gone. Hopefully that helps someone out, because surprisingly, not everyone knows it. And there's the first zombie pirate key of hopefully many. Honestly, I don't really want to go and bank it right now, but I'm probably going to have to. About that. Apparently, I have a gravestone on the map, so with any luck, the key still exists. Okay, the gravestone is there. It's there. Oh my god, wait, I got it. I fucking got it. Oh, we have not lost the key today. Okay, we have a little bit of a problem. We've got a zombie pirate key on the floor, but there's a PKer directly on us, and I have just logged out. So I'm hoping that when I log back in, he's not there. Okay, I can't see him. And there should be a pirate key on the floor right here. Okay. We look safe. We look safe. We look safe. Okay. Zombie keys secured. And there's one more key. This is kind of weird, because my banking route without having the Ring of Duelings for Clan Wars is bank at Varrock, walk up, pray at the altar, and then walk straight back up to kill some more. Kind of annoying. Gonna take a long time banking 1 or 2 keys at a time, but hey, we do what we gotta do. Another one. That was kill number 240, which means we should have about 10 keys if we're on rate. We only have 8, but we did hit the Laren, so I guess we are pretty lucky. We're not too dry. I'm quite happy about this. Well, look what dropped on the floor. This is what we need for an upgrade at Tob right now. That is absolutely dumb. I just want to take it, but we can't. That's really rare from here, but that gives me a little bit of faith. We did get it early. Ooh, and this pirate key. This is the one that's going to get the D-Sim. I'm calling it number 10. That is 10 pirate keys and 253. I am going to die. Let's go get these in the bank, and hopefully we do get a D-Scimitar from one of these, because seeing that on the floor and not being able to pick it up is hell. This is going to keep happening, isn't it? There's the dragon dagger now, the 2 drops that we need, and they're just taunting me from the floor. This is the problem with the chest sharing the exact same drop table as the mobs themselves. I'm going to be seeing a lot of these, and then when I'm looting the chest, I might not see them at all. Okay, so we've got 11 keys so far, and because we're only hunting 1 item from here, really, I think I'm going to go and use them now. I don't want to lose them all, so I will only take 3 at a time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my gear off and bank it. Because theoretically, if I do hit a dragon scimitar from this, it means that I'm going to be able to keep it on my 3 items. So let's go and see if we get lucky. I mean, we hit one from the actual pirates themselves, so it can't be that hard, can it? Yeah, in fact, the blighted manta rays actually keep over the keys. So if I was doing this properly, I'm probably not going to bring food next time. In fact, I'm going to slowly start eating this to make sure we don't lose anything. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, but as you can see, there's been a ship added down here. And this is where the chest is. What is with this broken texture? I've never actually seen that. What the hell? Okay, I'm not going to lie. This is a little bit of a trek, and I'm not sure where the chest actually is. But 3 to 4 keys does seem like the play. Oh, in fact, there they are. Good luck me. Yoink. 2 rune medalms. We actually get to keep this loot now. This is great. Death runes. And finally... Oh! We got the dragon daggers! Oh my god. I can't use these yet. I can't use them because I can't do Lost City with the trees. But like, holy crap. These are like a 1 in 170 from this chest. It's not easy to loot at all. Like, the Dragon Sim is the same drop rate and I would have preferred it, sure. But hitting these is so good for when I do Tower, the real Tob in the future. Oh my fucking god. Well, we've got 8 keys left. Can we get as lucky as this? Rune meds, and finally... Blighted Karambwan's not bad when I kill some more pirates. The final 4. Just a load of blighted equipment, unfortunately. That sucks. I've hopped through worlds and look how packed this is. These guys just end up hitting the same ones that I hit as well. It's really strange. So I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to get many more keys. And look, they're all tagged. I don't like it. Like, just look at the minimap. It is packed. Ooh, and that's the first melee level we have gained in so long. 71 attack. The cool thing about using the Guthun Spear is that all of them are leveling kind of together. So we're close to 71 strength and defense as well. A 3-key inventory is not bad at all. Now, honestly, it's so hard to find worlds to actually do this. There's PKs everywhere. This is a rare site. I'm probably going to collect just a few more keys, and then we're going to call it at the Undead Druids. If we hit the Dragon Scimitar, we hit it. If we don't, we still have a sexy Guthun's War Spear for Tob. I am happy regardless, and I'm happy that I've given this chest a chance. We can get more than 7 for the finale, though. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, this is so funny. Do I just let him kill me? Nah, I'll escape. Let's just escape for fun. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, and there's a new drop. A Dragon Longsword. That needs Lost City as well, so unfortunately, if we do get one from the chest, we can't use that at Tob still. But that is a new drop from Undead Pirates, which is awesome. And if we do hit one, hey, could be useful in the future. Once again, though, we cannot pick that up, and it will just forever taunt me. I'm sure these bots will have a field day running over here in a minute, though. Ooh, and there's the strength level coming in. The defense will follow shortly. Oh boy, okay, I am dead. I am 1,000,000% dead. They get one key. In fact, wait. If I eat all my food, if I drop all my food and keep my prayer on and die, I get to keep the key. Yeah. Teller is smart this morning. Wait, never mind. I guess I don't get to keep the key. I guess you lose them all on death. Teller is not smart this morning. Come on. We're going to be nowhere near the drop rate, but if I can just snipe one of the... No! No! Not again! Oh, I've hit the dragon daggers again! All of the dragon weaponry's got the same drop rate, like 1 in 174 or something. And I've hit the same one. Gold ore, actually kind of a nice drop, especially when I get the molds. Some good alks. Now, I'm not going to lie, these pirates are packed. 563 kills took me about 10 hours, so I was averaging 2 keys an hour. With a drop rate of 1 in 86, the D-Sim as an upgrade isn't worth it just for Tob right now, but I will come back and get it. I don't think it's worth the time right now because we already have the Guthung War Spear for the theatre, and honestly, that is gonna be adequate for now. I might go back for the Dragon Sim in the future, but as we're unlocking the Perilous Moon soon and getting the new armor, as well as the dual Makawackle item, whatever it's called, I think that's better than the Dragon Scimitar anyway. So I am just happy that we've managed to get the Dragon Dagger for the future, because in Tombs of Amascut specifically, that spec weapon is insane. In this episode, we got 70 range, the hardest skill to train on this account. We killed many Forthos dungeon enemies and got some food upgrades and sharks and combat pots. And now we're ready to take on the theatre. And finally get the Molten Glass to unlock the Perilous Moons. I'll see you in 7 days.